Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah. All praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Rikah Kadash. Yahweh be the name of the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Shah be the name of His only begotten Son, who they ignorantly call Jesus Christ. Now, when you go into godly leadership and manly leadership and marriage, all of this is done in a specific way. And we all learn from the greatest leader and the greatest organizer in the world or in existence. That's why his name is Yahweh, meaning He exists, because He set the foundation and give us the specific way to do a certain thing. And so when you go into the scriptures, it talks about the instructions of the Lord. Now I had a verse in mind, that pretty much embodied the situation. And because he talks to Salakia. Okay, there it is. The Lord brought it up. Matthew 12:36. He said, "But I say unto you that every idle word that men shall speak, they shall give an account thereof in the day of judgment." So that is a major situation, because if you've been judged on every word, everything you say, every thought that you allow to manifest and come out of your mouth, then you got to understand, okay, now you is being held responsible for these actions, and you being held responsible for the things that you do. And so that goes into also the Lord. He's saying that He give us a certain way to do things. Let me go get that out of Proverbs chapter 4. He says, let me start at verse 1. It says, "Hear, ye children, the instruction of a father, and attend to knowing understanding." See, the understanding of leadership. What is this understanding is going into? That this have instructions. See, leadership deals with instruction. When you go into the marriage situation, it says that the man should love the woman or his wife like Yahushua loved the assembly of the elect, his followers, his disciples. Now, how did he love them? He instructed them to feed his flock. He instructed them to feed his flock season in and season out. See, he was giving them instructions. He's giving them his word. And so this is pretty much what the Lord is telling us. Look at where is it? Because it talks about, is it 17? Or Or is it 7? It's 7. Let me get 7. Say, wisdom is a principal thing. Therefore, get wisdom. And with all your getting, get understanding. So wisdom is going to lead you to the understanding. See, let's get that in Psalms. Because once you see how wisdom is going to lead you to the understanding, but you got to know what wisdom is to even get to understanding. This, not 19, Salakia. Psalms 111 and 10 says, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. So this is the beginning of wisdom, to fear the Lord. It says, a good understanding, having all they that do his commandments, his praise endures forever. So the fear of the Lord is those who do his commandments. And so when you look at how he tells us to get this wisdom, and it all leads back to what? Instruction. Because the commandments is his instruction. And the fear of the Lord is to do the commandments, and this is going to be wisdom. Now, like I was saying, he say, the man should treat his wife like the church. Let's go into this. Is it Genesis? Let me get this verse. Uh-oh. Now, it talks about Abraham. And it was saying why the Lord chose Abraham. And that's, okay, here it is in 18:19. Genesis 18:19 say, for I know him, that he will command his children and his household after him. You see, that command, it all goes back to that law, because the Lord, how was he the husband over the children of Israel? How did he be that leader? He just wasn't telling them, I'm your leader, and letting them be aware of the situation. No, he was giving them specific instruction. And this is what the so-called Christian church, this is why they so lost in the sauce, because they don't know that it's details to the situation. You just don't jump out there and throw love out of your mouth. Love have a definition. Love have a meaning. And let's get that. Because people don't understand the love situation. Let's see, is it Romans 13:8? Yeah, it say, oh, no man anything but to love one another. For he that love another hath fulfilled the law. For this you shall not commit adultery. Yeah, for this you should not commit adultery. You should not kill. You should not steal. You should not bear false witness. You should not covet. You should. And if there be any other commandment, it is briefly comprehended in this saying, namely, you should love your neighbor as yourself. So this is why they throw the love out there, because it's a easy way to comprehend the law. See, it's an easy way to comprehend. This is how you do the law. You love, but it's not replacing the law. It's not saying you don't have to do the law. You just gotta love. No, it's saying this is how you understand the word love is through the law, meaning the definition of love is the laws of God, is the instructions of God. It's not a feeling. See, it's not a deep desire. It's not your wants and your needs and all this crap. It's not how you admiring somebody. See, it is specific instruction. And when you leave that understanding, then you go into the uttermost darkness. You don't know what the heck to do and when to do it. And all hell break loose on you in your life and your situation because you ain't following the guidelines and the instructions of your father who is the head leader. That's why when you go into 1 Corinthians 11, he give you the order. And when you don't go by this order, then you're going to see why you having all these problems. It says, now I praise you, brethren, that ye remember me in all things and keep the ordinances as I delivered them unto you. So the Lord delivering the ordinances up to us, and we got to keep them. And the keeping them is, we also supposed to give this to who? Our children and our wife in the marriage situation. So you can't lead a woman, you can't lead children unless you give them instruction. And see, the American Babylon done got these men to being docile and not understanding that you have to have specific instructions for this woman. This ain't a 50-50 situation. See, she not a leader and y'all not partners. See, she don't supposed to lead nothing. I don't give a care if she can make $1 million. You supposed to give her instruction what to do with that $1 million. See, she can have $1 trillion. You supposed to give her the instruction on what to do with that $1 trillion. Not the, oh, you made the money and now you can do whatever you want to do and I'm going to listen to what you say because you made the money. No. This is what people ain't understanding, man. And they letting the money control their brain. When it's one situation that you doing now, that when you go into the Apocrypha, it talks about a woman that's maintaining her husband is gonna be angry. See, she gonna have all kind of. Let me see if I can get that real quick. Ecclesiasticus. Let me try 25 first. Let's see. 25. There it is. And 22. It says, a woman, if she maintain her husband, is full of anger and prudence and much reproach. Now, the thing is, say the woman got the money, you still got to give her instructions because now you doing the maintaining. See, the instructions is the maintaining. The order and the guidelines and the specific ways that we going to do a thing, that's the maintaining. How they say the stability, wisdom is the stability of our time. Let me get that. Is it 33 and 6? Yeah, it say wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of your time and strength of salvation. For the fear of the Lord is his treasure. So to maintain and to be stable, see that knowledge and that wisdom, and that all goes back to instruction. Those who do the commandment is gonna have the wisdom and the fear of the Lord and the knowledge. See, he gonna have the treasure. He gonna be rich because he know how to instruct the woman. And it ain't about no money. It's about who got the mental fortitude as a man to instruct these people. That's why King David on his deathbed, what he told Solomon. Is it chapter 2? Yeah, he says, now the days of David drew near that he should die, and he charged Solomon his son, saying, I go the way of all the earth. Be thou strong thyself and show yourself a man. How? Keep the charge of the Lord your God and walk in his ways and keep his statutes and his commandments. See, when you do that, it's gonna give you the understanding. See, that's what the fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge and the beginning of wisdom, and all that do so will have a good understanding. See, you're gonna have a good understanding when you fear the Lord. Then you're gonna understand, okay, the Lord gave instruction as a leader. I need to give instruction as a leader. I need to plan on the instruction. See, you just can't jump out there. Now let me see if I can find this other verse. This been on my mind too. This and see this simple truth. These pimps, the whoremongers, see they understand that simple truth, and this is what how they have these women in under their control. They say, for which of you intending to build a tower, sit not down first and count the cost, whether he have sufficient to finish it. So this is another big operation for men. You got to count the cost. When you counting the cost, what did he say? How are you gonna do this? You gonna sit down first, meaning before the situation happens, you gonna sit your behind down, slow down, stop, plan on what the heck you finna do, where we finna go, how we finna do this thing. This is what I want you to do. This is what I don't want you to do this, and I don't want you to do that. I want you to do this. See, what did he said? A man should teach his wife at home. What was that? 1 Corinthians 14. Women should learn from their husband at home, not be up in the church running their mouth around the other men. You learn from your husband. Your husband teach you, give you instruction. Now in the church, the deacon or the bishop or whoever, the leader of the church or the men, the elders of the church, they gonna give instruction to the novice and the newly converted men. It's an order in the situation. Everything done decently and in order. But you have to make plans. This is what most men don't do. And in making plans, you got to have a innovative mind. See, because making a plan you ain't regurgitating somebody else's mess. You got to make a plan for your life and for somebody else's life, and it got to be specific. So you can't just get somebody else's idea, because their life is different from your life and from the life of whoever you're dealing with. So you got to be innovative. You got to create the whole plan for that situation, for that specific situation. And men are not doing these things, man. They thinking that they just can get some money, and just because they got a penis, see, I got a penis and I got some money, and that's all I got to do, man. These women need to do what I tell them to do. No, you just can't jump out there. They don't care nothing about that. You got to have a plan, and then everything can go smoothly because you got that plan, just like that law. He gave us the law, and the law have us walking in order. See, because we already know what's going on. See, he ain't giving us instruction every 30 days. See, we already know. It's so much, the instructions is so much ingrained into us that it's a heritage and a culture now. Now it's the culture that we gonna live by. And so this is what a lot of men is not understanding, and we're not being taught these things. But this is the truth coming from the Lord. These is the precept that's gonna give us the understanding of how to deal with these women. Because if a pimp, see, can deal with a broken behind woman that's a prostitute, see, and make her do what he tell her to do, see, It ain't about the women just crazy. No, it's about the men ain't knowing what to do. Now the women is being hardest in the street, but it still falls back on the men that ain't doing nothing, man. They ain't organizing and understanding how to plan for these relationships that they in. They thinking stuff supposed to move with osmosis or something. But I just wanted to bring out those precepts and that line of reasoning on the leadership, learning the leadership from the Most High, and implementing that down to the man, to the women, and the children. But I'm going to leave it there. All praises to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shah, by Hashem Kakadash. The honors to the elders pushing the truth, peace to the elect worldwide. Our kingdom is at hand. Shalom.